On a deserted and dangerous road connecting Jerusalem to Jericho, a traveler was making his way alone. But suddenly, he was ambushed by robbers who attacked him violently. They stole everything he had, tore his clothes, and beat him mercilessly. Wounded and powerless, the man was left lying by the roadside, hopeless and with no one to help him. A short time later, a priest, a respected man who served in the temple, came down the road. He saw the injured man, but looked away and crossed to the other side, hurrying on his way. Perhaps he was in a rush, or maybe he feared becoming unclean by touching a bleeding man. Whatever the reason, he chose to ignore the one who was suffering. Soon after, a Levite, another man devoted to God's service, walked along the same road. He also saw the wounded traveler, but like the priest, he chose not to get involved. He glanced quickly and moved on, offering no help. The injured man remained there, alone and suffering, with no one to rescue him. Then, a Samaritan passed by. The Samaritans were despised by the Jews and considered enemies. But unlike the others, he did not ignore the fallen man. As soon as he saw him, his heart was filled with compassion.
Poor man, what have they done to you?
Without hesitation, the Samaritan knelt beside the traveler, cleaned his wounds with wine to disinfect them, and poured oil to soothe his pain. Then, carefully, he bandaged the wounds and lifted the man onto his own animal, taking him to a nearby inn. Upon arriving at the inn, the Samaritan cared for the wounded man throughout the night, ensuring he was comfortable and safe. The next morning, before leaving, he handed 2 silver coins to the innkeeper.
Take good care of him. If you need more money, I will pay you when I return.
Even without knowing the man, the Samaritan showed true love, a love that transcended barriers and prejudices. Through this parable, Jesus taught that being a neighbor is not about who is around us, but how we choose to act. We must show love and compassion to everyone, without distinction. This is the great lesson of the Good Samaritan. It is not enough to know the law, we must practice it in our daily lives. The story of the Good Samaritan teaches us about compassion, kindness, and the importance of helping others, regardless of their differences. True love for our neighbor is not measured by words, but by actions. And you, what did you learn from this story? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new adventures. See you next time.